Good morning. Wow, what a great morning it is, isn't it? And we were so excited when we got the call recently and asked if we would host this incredibly exciting announcement with the Girl Scouts today. And we are so honored, so thrilled to do that. Before I get into some opening comments, we have some special guests with us this morning. I'm going to introduce some, and Dr. Simmons will introduce others from there as well. But as I call your name, if you could give a little wave, show us where you are in the room. I'm very proud to announce we have with us today CCM's Chairman of the Board of Trustees, Mr. Paul LaCitra. And we also have from our Board of Trustees, Trustee Keith Raymond. Very pleased and proud to introduce that we have with us an individual whose family has been a longtime friend of CCM's, and she and her husband are donors to our Cybersecurity Center, to our institute, and are absolutely foundational to the tremendous work that we're able to do at CCM. If you would, please join me in recognizing and thanking Mrs. Karen McDonald. She and her husband, Roy, have been absolutely invaluable members of our college and what we're able to do here, and it is so exciting to see the Girl Scouts here. They're going to be able to reap all the great benefits that come through that center as well. So Karen, thank you so much for taking the time to be here today. Please thank Roy on our behalf as well. Other guests we have with us, we have Lieutenant Christopher Kay from the New Jersey Cybersecurity and Communications Integration Cell. And we have Krista Valenzuela, Leader Cybersecurity Analyst, New Jersey Cybersecurity and Communications Integration Cell, with us as well. So on behalf of the Board of Trustees and the entire college family at CCM, I do want to recognize and thank the Girl Scouts. You have long been one of the most important programs in this country in leadership development, character development, and really helping to educate, to nurture, to encourage the next generation of leaders in our country. We have a group of them sitting here. We have more on the table behind. How are you all doing this morning? We're definitely talking about you. How are you? We're so excited you're here. We're thrilled that are you happy to be here? Okay, because if this isn't enough to make you happy, there is cake, and cake usually makes a lot of people very happy. But we're happy you're here because this is all about your future. We're honored about the partnership. Very excited to announce that not only do we say a name that we're excited to support the Girl Scouts, I'm so very proud of our Vice President of Student Enrollment and our Interim Academic VP, Dr. Bette Simmons, who contributes a substantial amount of her time and expertise as the chair of Northwest New Jersey Girl Scouts. She's going to be introducing some of the officials from that organization. But we love, as CCM, that she participates and is involved in the community. It is such an important mission, and the work she's doing, we feel, is very valuable. We have with us, and I'm going to talk for a few minutes, and I always enjoy this, we also have with us two individuals who I always say have extraordinary vision, an incredible work ethic, and really know how to make very complex things come to fruition, and that is Pat and Joe Tamburelli, Professors Pat and Joe Tamburelli. Over 20 years ago, they had a vision, and what a vision, to imagine what the world was going to look like, how it was going to function today, and what people would need. And so to our young students, our young guests who are here today, these two individuals over on this side, these two professors, are really instrumental in helping put all this program together. Would not be here without them, and the work just continues to grow and to carry on. Because of their tremendous work, CCM is has been named by the National Security Agency and the Department of Homeland Security National Center for Academic Excellence in Cyber Defense Education. We are the only two-year school in New Jersey to have that recognition. We are one of the few in the United States to have that recognition. I'm continuously asked by my colleagues across the state, how do you do that? We want that too. You don't order it, you don't buy it. It takes an enormous amount of hard work, vision, a profound amount of expertise, and intense commitment to that field and to the students who are in it as well. And so, as always, we thank you. This is yet another great day for your vision and what we're able to accomplish and share with others. So we do celebrate, we do welcome. We are passionate at CCM about working with students of all ages every day. We're extremely passionate about supporting young students and about supporting our female students getting into STEM fields as a whole. So today marks the start of our joint effort to open the doors of opportunity for young ladies and women to excel in the world of cybersecurity, to open the world of STEM to them as well. It's an exciting world. It's a world that's filled with rewarding careers. It enhances everything that we all do every day, whether we're directly or indirectly involved in those kind of things. And I look forward to the program that will emerge out of this as we will begin the work with the Girl Scouts of educating young ladies, and I mean from kindergarten through 5th grade. So some of you have younger children. You might be like me. We have 4 in our house. Some are younger, some are a little bit older, but are always amazed at how naturally adept they are with technology, how curious they are, how proficient they are from an early age. So I think we're going to have some superstar kindergarten through 5th grade students here, and our goal is that they stay here, continue with us throughout college, continue growing those skills, and really launch some wonderful careers. They are our future, and so partnering with the Girl Scouts is fundamental to our mission of always building the future of Morris County, of Northwest Jersey, the great state of New Jersey, and beyond from there as well. Before I introduce our next speaker, again, I want to thank the Girl Scouts for choosing CCM as the place to launch. Our doors are open to you, our campus is yours. Please come and use it frequently. We are happy to share all we have with you on behalf of these students, and we do look forward to continuing the relationship for many, many years into the future. It's now my great pleasure to introduce our Vice President of Student Enrollment, Student Development, Dr. Bette Simmons.
Thank you, Dr. Iacono. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
So it's hard for some folks who live on the CCM side to appreciate the relationship that I have with the Girl Scouts of Northern New Jersey. Most of the CCM folks know that young people under the age of 14 are not my most favorite individuals on the planet. But I have to tell you, if there's ever an organization that does great work with the young people under the age of 14, it's the Girl Scouts of USA, and in particular the Girl Scouts of Northern New Jersey. We are one of the best councils in the country, and it is my pleasure to chair the board of the Girl Scouts of Northern New Jersey. And so I'm so very happy to see them all here, see the girls sitting nice and quiet and very unobscured. It is such a wonderful organization, and so thank you all so very much for asking County College of Morris to partner with you as we launch the new badges for the Girl Scouts of the USA, and in particular the Cybersecurity badge. I do want to make some very brief introductions. There is a fellow board member of the Girl Scouts of Northern New Jersey who is here with us, Harold Lundy. So Harold, thank you so very much for being here. And Charisse will certainly give remarks on behalf of the Executive Director of the Girl Scouts of Northern New Jersey, Betty Garger, but I am very happy that Alex Martinez is here, who is the Chief Operating Officer of the Girl Scouts. Alex is actually here on his vacation. That's how important this is to him. So that's why he looks even more tanned than usual. And then our Chief Human Resource Officer, Susan Hoffman, is also here, so we want to say hello to her as well. So thank you so very much for being here. This is all about the girls, and I was chatting with one of our guest speakers who's going to talk to you a little bit about why this is important for girls to be in the STEM field. But I want to also recognize someone who I believe really resonates with the Girl Scout mission and really demonstrates the courage, the confidence, and the character that Girl Scouts strives to endure in our girls on a daily basis. And that's Andrea Doucette, who is a recent graduate of County College of Morris. Andrea is part of the cybersecurity defense team here at CCM. Andrea, stand up and say hi. She just graduated. She just graduated in May. We are so very proud of the work that she has done to help us with our cybersecurity, and in particular to instill the fact that women can do this very important work. She held an enormous hackathon here several months ago. It was a wonderful success, and it is a little bit uncomfortable that we have to teach people how to hack into systems so that we can figure out how to combat those threats that are out there. And with the great work of Pat and Joe Tamburelli, Andrea has just done amazing work, and she will continue to do so. So young ladies over here, I want you to meet this young lady over here because she is a role model for you all, and she's just an awesome person and will do great things as we go on. This, again, is all about the Girl Scouts, and as a result of that, I would like to introduce Charisse Taylor, who is our Chief Program Officer and who is here to speak on behalf of the Girl Scouts and explain why this is such a very important day. Charisse.
Thank you, Dr. Bette, for your leadership as our board chair and for all that you do for the community. Good morning. My name is Charisse Taylor, and I'm the Chief Program Officer for Girl Scouts of Northern New Jersey. Thank you, President Iacono, for your kind remarks and County College of Morris's support of all this essential work that helps to create the next generation of cybersecurity experts. We are especially grateful for the partnership that CCM has always offered the Girl Scouts. It is a pleasure to be here with you and everyone in this room to announce the release of 30 new Girl Scout badges, 9 of which relate to cybersecurity. Let's give that a round of applause. The badges that are being announced today build on a proven success of our 106 years of experience building girls of courage, confidence, and character. Our work is grounded in the Girl Scout leadership experience, which helps build girls of sense of self, display positive values, seek challenges and learn from setbacks, form and maintain healthy relationships, and identify and solve problems in the community. 77% of girls in STEM programming say it's because of their Girl Scout experience that they are considering a career in STEM. The 30 badges that we are announcing today are in the areas of cybersecurity, environmental stewardship, mechanical engineering, robotics, computer science, and space exploration. There is an ever-growing and critical need for a trained and highly qualified workforce, especially in STEM and the cybersecurity field. Many cybersecurity jobs in the United States are outsourced to other countries. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, women make up nearly 50% of the working population, but only 26% of the STEM field. In addition, research shows that diverse teams always have better results. Just consider that women make up 50% of the college-educated workforce, yet only comprise 11% of cybersecurity workforce. Moreover, in 1990, women were 35% of the computer science majors in college, and now only 25%. Current projections point to a global cybersecurity workforce deficit of 1.8 million individuals in the next 5 years. Girls as young as kindergartners can earn badges in the area of cybersecurity. The cybersecurity badges will introduce girls to age-appropriate online safety and privacy principles, information on how the internet works, and how to spot and investigate cybercrime. As the girls become older, and especially appropriate for the County College of Morris, we will be offering the College Knowledge Badge for girls in grades 11th and 12th, the first badge completely dedicated to college exploration. By showing girls how to research the admission process, financial aid, and other factors, the badge fulfills a specific need the girls have asked for. The next badges are also tied to 2 Girl Scout leadership journeys. Think like a programmer. The first journey provides a strong foundation in computational thinking and the framework for Girl Scouts' first ever Cyber Challenge, coming in 2019. Think like an engineer. The second journey exposes girls to design thinking to understand how engineers solve problems. Today, in partnership with CCM, Girl Scouts of Northern New Jersey is increasing our commitment to help the next generation of female STEM professionals become a reality. The only way to bridge the gap is by fostering interest in STEM and cybersecurity careers. We need to invest in girls, prepare them to explore careers, these fields, and help them to realize their potential and make the world a better place. We are excited not only about these new badges, but also about the opportunity that we have at County College of Morris in offering new program activities to the girls in the state-of-the-art Center for Cybersecurity. Thank you, President Iacono, for hosting us today and for all your hard work in this partnership. Thank you very much, and now I turn this back to Dr. Bette Simmons.
So before I introduce our next speaker, we have another special guest that has joined us today. I'm really always happy to see our legislators from Trenton come and join us. And we have Assemblyman Bucco, who is here with us today. So thank you so very much for joining us, Assemblyman. We greatly appreciate it. A few years ago, my division held a staff development program, and we really were interested in learning a little bit more about securing our personal and professional information. And I had asked Professor Tamburelli to join us for our professional development day. She did a phenomenal program. I think that was about 5 or 6 years ago. Who knew then that this is where we would be today, and cyber would be such an impressive topic that we need to pay much better attention about. She and her husband have worked tirelessly over the course of the last few years, and if you'll hear the history, it's a lot longer than most people think, to get us to where County College of Mars is today. It is always a pleasure for me to be in the presence of both Pat and Joe Tamburelli. They have done a phenomenal job. They are doing a great job of preparing our students to prepare for the future and keep us as safe and secure as we possibly can. And so at this time, I would like to introduce to you Professor Patricia Tamburelli.
Thank you so much. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, girls. You excited to be here? Excited about cybersecurity? Yeah? You know a little bit about it? Just a little bit, probably, right? A little bit? But that's okay, because you will learn about it. That's the whole purpose of the badges, right? The whole purpose of these cybersecurity and STEM badges really is to make everyone aware, especially our young ladies in the Girl Scouts, to make them aware of the importance of being secure and being cybersecure. We're going to have so much fun trying to figure this out. We really will. Everyone has spoken so nicely this morning in regard to my husband and I, and the 20 years that we've worked on developing the cybersecurity program here at CCM. When we started 20 years ago, nobody really knew what we were doing. They didn't really even know where to put our cybersecurity classes. This was when we had a satellite campus at Headquarters Plaza in Morristown, so they kind of like put us over there thinking that, yeah, that's good, it's business, and it's a good place for us to be. And then as the program started to gain momentum, we had some more courses, we had a lot of students taking those courses, they kind of moved us back to campus, and then the program really took off. So like President Iacono mentioned, we are the only two-year school in New Jersey that is a center for a nationally recognized, nationally designated center for cybersecurity education. And we have been helping some other two-year schools from different counties in the state to try to develop their programs, as well as working with schools in the New York, Pennsylvania area as well into developing these cybersecurity programs. So we're so grateful that the Girl Scouts have chosen CCM and the CCM Center for Cybersecurity to launch these incredible STEM badges with a focus on cyber. And it's just, girls, you're going to have so much fun doing this. You really will. And you're going to learn so much, because that's the whole point. The whole point is for everyone to be aware, everyone. And parents who are out there, think about when your kids go to school, or your kids go to camp, and your kids come home, and they tell you what they've learned or what they've talked about. So now, from them, it's being portrayed to you, and then you talk about it with your friends, you talk about it with your family, and that is how we spread awareness of this extremely important topic. We hear about it every day on TV, every day on the news. There's more mention of cybersecurity, especially over the last 2 years with our elections. Done with that. But it's talked about continually. So the need for it, and the need for new cybersecurity warriors, new cybersecurity fighters. We need people to fight this fight. We need women to fight this fight. We need men to fight this fight too, but we have men in the field. We need women to fight this fight. So we're so grateful that the Girl Scouts are here today and will be here for the next long time in working on these badges and in making cyber something that really is part of everyone's life. And we're very grateful that Andrea was introduced before, and she is a CCM graduate who is also our first, I believe, our first CCM recipient of a full scholarship to Capital Technical University in Maryland to complete her bachelor's degree in cybersecurity. We do have another student who also was awarded the scholarship in the summer as well, a male student. So we're very proud of Andrea. Andrea has been so helpful with us in building this program, and we're so grateful for her. And today I did invite Lieutenant Chris Kay and Krista Valenzuela. I did invite both of them here. And Lieutenant Kay and Krista both, they go anywhere. They give such wonderful seminars and sessions. And Krista is actually spearheading a Women in Cybersecurity conference in September at Kane University that's hosted through NJKIC, the New Jersey Cybersecurity Communications and Integration Cell, is sponsoring this one-day Women in Cybersecurity conference. So anybody out there that's interested, women, men, girls, anybody that's interested, please see me. I'll put you in touch with Krista, and we'll see if we could really build up the attendance at this conference. And also, we're lucky enough here at CCM to be the first the first time we've received it. We've actually received a Gen Cyber grant this year. Gen Cyber is a program that is NSA, National Security Agency, NSF, National Science Foundation, joint effort to spread cybersecurity awareness and to spread cybersecurity awareness to the next generation. So anyone, K through 12, could attend any of these Gen Cyber camps depending on how you structure them. There's 150 Gen Cyber camps this summer throughout the country, only 150. And we are actually sponsoring 2 of them. Our camps are August 6th and August 13th. And unfortunately this year we got awarded very late, and it was too late for us to try to do anything officially with the Girl Scouts. But our goal for next year is to have a Gen Cyber camp that's dedicated solely to Girl Scouts. And if we could do that, that would be wonderful. And some of the funding for Gen Cyber, you could have sleepover camps. We know how much fun they are, right, girls? Sleepover camps, campouts are so much fun. So it would be wonderful if that's our goal for next year. If we are lucky enough to receive the grant again next year, that it will. Joe and I talked about it. The other Professor Tamburelli talked about it. That we wanted to tailor it specifically for the Girl Scouts. So that would be wonderful. But thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for everything. And thank you for being here. Girls, thank you for being here. It's going to be fun. I promise. Oh, yeah. Thank
you. Hello again. I have the honor of introducing to all of you Christine Connelly. Come on up. She attends Seton Hall University, and she is a biology major and a 7-year med program. Christine is a Gold Award recipient, and her project was on promoting STEM. Christine also loves softball, volleyball, and fistball. She can explain more to you about that. Let's welcome Christine.
So I'll briefly talk about fistball, and then I'll get into STEM and why I'm here. I'm sure many of you guys are wondering what on earth is this sport. But it's very similar to volleyball. It's played outside on a grass field, and the ball is allowed to bounce before you hit it, and you just simply hit it on your forearm. I was recently competing in the U18 World National Championships, and they were held right here nearby at Horseshoe Lake in Roxbury. And we played against teams from Chile, Germany, Switzerland, Austria, Argentina, and it's just a really fun experience. So girls, after you're done with cybersecurity, if you guys are interested in coming out and trying fistball, we'd love to have you guys. So anyway, back to STEM and cybersecurity. I will be attending Seton Hall University in the fall, majoring in biology and doing their 7-year joint degree program with Hackensack Meridian Health, as it was said before. And after I get my medical doctorate, I plan on either pursuing genetic research or becoming a hospitalist. Whether I am on the side of hands-on research in a lab or hands-on pressure-intense situations in a hospital, I want to help others and progress our society with STEM, regardless of whether I am interacting with others or interacting with genes. I know I just want to help other people. But now, girls. STEM is something that is very important for our society. It is going to help progress our society. Whether it's science, curing cancer, technology, creating robots, or stopping hackers with cybersecurity, building bridges to connect continents and to connect worlds that we never thought would be able to be connected, or solving the unsolvable math formulas, it's something that is going to help our society progress and just achieve many, many great accomplishments that seem so impossible right now, but can become so possible, starting with you guys. Now, young girls especially can become great, brilliant thinkers, especially when you bring your minds together. I remember I did the Girls Powered by Science at Rickabear about 6 years ago, and when we were there, we got to create spin art machines and we got to create catapults together as a team, and they became very successful machines. And by working together as a team, we were able to create so many cool things, so many cool items. We got to create spin art, we got to launch catapults across the room, and it was just a really amazing team experience. And it was a team experience with STEM. Now, having these cybersecurity badges is something that is going to be so beneficial for you guys. Yes, I am that stereotypical teenage girl with social media accounts, but unfortunately, I feel like I'm not as well knowledge about the cybersecurity aspect of it. So it's so important to have that now for you guys, especially with how technology is becoming more and more important and more involved in our society. Having that security and knowing when something is wrong or when something is trying to hack into your computer or your phone, it is going to benefit you so much, just yourself individually and yourself as a team and as a society. It'll just be able to help us just progress so well. I wish you girls the best of luck. Just make sure you stay involved with Girl Scouts, with STEM, stay open-minded to it, try so many new things, and just have a lot of fun with it all, too. Thank you.
So I can't convince you to come to County College of Mars in the fall, Christine? We can still get you to Seton Hall. So this is a wonderful event, and this is the highlight of the event that the girls have been waiting for, really, and that is the cutting of the cake. And so I would appreciate if Dr. Iacono, if Christine, if Charisse, and Professor Tamburelli would please come forward so that we could have the ceremonial cake cutting.
Doctor, can you get on the other side?
This side?
How's that? Do that. Yes.
On this side, am I good here?
Yes. Thank you.
You guys good?
We good?
Why don't you look towards the camera?
I was like, which one?
Something you all will never see Betty Simmons. It's like the other picture, Charisse.
Okay, we're good?
All right.
All right, thank you. Now you have something for them?